Well, Ben, welcome back to MK Dons. How pleased are you to sign a deal to return to the football club?
No, delighted. It was my only had my eyes on this over the summer, all the time off. So really excited, really pleased, and can't wait to get going. To be honest.
Obviously, an interesting off-season. The coronavirus has impacted everyone, especially football clubs financially. And obviously, the club announced earlier in the summer that you weren't offered a contract right away. But I know Russ has stayed in contact with you, and he was always quite keen to bring you back.
Yeah, no, we were in dialogue for most of the time off. So I think it was just seeing how things panned out, where the football club was at, and just society in general, really. So I'm delighted to get over the line and be back.
Well, you said you only had eyes for MK Dons. You came in back end of last season and made such an impact and fitted in straight away, and you felt right at home. And I imagine you feel the same.
Yeah, no, it was brilliant. I really enjoyed my time here. I mean, the club even just giving me the opportunity after 2.5 years out was really special for me. So to get myself going again and be able to come back and look forward to a fresh season, I can't wait to get started.
But no one was more disappointed than you when the season was cut short. Like you said, desperate to play some football after such a long time out of the game, and you started to really pick up some form and some minutes with the club. How much did you enjoy the back end of last season?
I loved it. I loved every minute, and I wish I could have got more. But to be honest, I think the club managed me really well in terms of integrating me back in and getting minutes. I mean, sort of having that long out and then just throwing me in probably wouldn't have been sensible. So it's a shame the last 9 games, I think it was, I would have got some good minutes and really found my feet. But I get a good pre-season now with all the lads, and we get the pre-season games. I can get some minutes and hopefully start the season well and have a good one.
Like you said, not only you, but Russ never got the opportunity to have a pre-season as manager, and I know he's relishing this opportunity. So as a squad, I know you're not together at the moment. You're all in individual groups, but when the squad can get back together, it'd be so important this time to learn how Russ wants to play and get ready for the new season.
Yeah, like you said, I think last year was probably about staying in the division. The manager and Luke, they got their points across as much as they could. But when you got games week to week, Saturday, Tuesday, it's not the easiest. So to have a whole pre-season and work on everything that they want to do, get the new players involved, it will be good, and I'm sure it will set us up for a good campaign.
We spoke to Colton last week before he re-signed, and he mentioned after coming back from injury that this last season was just about getting through games and just getting minutes, and he wasn't worried too much about his performances, and now he was going to be focused on that. Does the same go for you after such a long time out? Were you just kind of focused on getting through games rather than what you were doing?
I think that's probably a good way to look at it. I mean, every time I don't play too well, I get quite disappointed, and that's probably quite a good way to look at it. Just get yourself through the game, stay fit, and I think you build a bit of consistency and momentum with your performances, and the good performances come. So yeah, I think getting through pre-season, building up my confidence, building up my fitness, that'll be important for me. But I'll be looking to give everything I can for the team and get some wins.
Obviously, plenty of optimism going into next season. Obviously, the game that you scored that fantastic goal in against Wickham, beating a side that went on to get promoted to the Championship, it just shows you the progress we were making under Russ last year and how we'll be looking to compete at that end of the table next season.
Yeah, I think so. I think an important thing to look at, I mean, there were some games that we were involved in at the end of last season, the results didn't quite go our way, but I think the performances are a better measure of where we're at. And I think the way we're playing, and we've got an identity, which is really important. So good performances, playing the way we want to play, and the results will definitely come.
What was it like getting back out there today then and doing some running?
Yeah, it was good. It wasn't too tough. It was a good first day back. I think nothing will prepare you for actually getting a football at your feet. All the running you do in the off-season, nothing prepares you for that. So good to get the heart rate going and get the legs moving again. I really enjoyed it.
It feels strange with this COVID secure environment, having to get temperature checks in your car and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, or just even like coming in and seeing yourself, you can't come and shake your hand, can't come and say hello. It is strange, but it's what's necessary for the minute and keeping people safe and stuff. So I mean, we're just pleased to be back.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, you've probably spoken to people who have been involved in matches that have been going on during this time, and it's going to be a unique time for football. But I suppose when we can start getting back to Saturday 3:00 and hopefully get fans back, it will start to feel a bit normal again, won't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a really strange year, isn't it? So I think just getting through it and doing what we need to do, and like you said, get the fans back in the stadium when it's safe to do so, and start winning some football matches will be good fun.
Well, you mentioned the fans. Obviously, they really took to you, and they were quite desperate for you to stay, and I'm sure they'll be delighted with this news. So what would be your message to them?
Thanks for the support last year, and can't wait to have you back, really. Just looking forward to getting you back in the stadium, playing some good football, and having you cheer us on.